Triple H and WWE have just introduced a new WWE World Heavyweight title. There were also some hidden jabs towards Roman Reigns, so we'll see what that's about as well. Let's start things off with the new world title for WWE. It's been rumored for a while now that Triple H had improved the design and creation of a new WWE World title and how it was coming to television in the near future. Now, initially, everyone thought that this new world title that Triple H was bringing in would replace Roman's two titles and how things would be back to just one world champion for the entire company. But that's not exactly how things turned out. The rumors of a new world title did turn out to be true, but that new title design wasn't replacing Roman's two titles. Instead, it will now be its own separate world title, labeled as the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Triple H revealed the new world title on the April 24th edition of Raw, and it's not really a new title per se. You can basically say it's a reincarnated and updated version of the classic Big Gold World Heavyweight title. Looking at the title, you can notice right away that it's most definitely inspired by the classic World Heavyweight title. It has a similar outline on the center plate and similar designs all over. The only big difference is that the title now features the WWE logo in the center. And the WWE logo being in the center of the title has been a big debate amongst fans for several years now. But everyone agrees and understands that the titles just have to represent and promote the WWE. So they have to put that big logo in the middle as basically free promotion and advertising for the company for whoever sees the title. Sort of like when WWE gives the championship winning sports team a WWE title. The big athletes pose with the WWE title at the parades, everyone sees the big W, and it's easy promotion for the company. And the general fan reaction for this specific new title seems extremely more positive than the last few titles WWE have released. Everyone remembers the big disappointment that the Universal title had when it was first revealed. Everyone thought that the Universal title would be this great new and unique design that's separate from the WWE title. But then the title reveal took place, everyone saw that it was just the same exact WWE title with a different color strap, and that was a big letdown. But at least in this case, it's a new, reimagined, and updated version of the classic Big Gold World Heavyweight title that everyone holds close to their hearts. Another big topic of discussion that some fans feel like instantly devalued this title was some of Triple H's remarks when introducing the championship. Triple H didn't really present it as the new world title that was on the same level as Roman's titles. Instead, Triple H's presentation of the title was him basically talking about how Roman is approaching 1,000 days as champion, how he works a limited schedule, and how no one has been able to defeat him for 3 years. So as a result of that, they're creating a new world title that will be defended by a full-time WWE superstar. So fans weren't that hot about Triple H's wording during that title reveal because it really made the new world title seem like more of a consolation prize and a runner-up sort of title, rather than it being on an equal and fair grounds with Roman's titles. So that was the big complaint about Triple H's wording, and it definitely will be a problem for the new world title. Everyone is still going to look at Roman Reigns as the main champion that's at the top of the food chart, with the World Heavyweight title being as the second place under him. Despite both titles being labeled as world titles, that's just the reality of it. Given his statue, his aura, his mystique, and his 1,000-day milestone, Roman's title still feels just a bit more prestigious than this new title. Seth Rollins also cut a promo on what the new world title means to him, and a lot of fans said that Seth's comments really did clean up what Triple H said and made fans care about the new title. Similar to Triple H, Seth Rollins also took some subliminal shots towards Roman Reigns, saying how the person who wins this new world title will be a fighting champion that's around 24/7. So that's another weird and reoccurring topic here. Seth Rollins and Triple H both took shots at Roman Reigns for his limited schedule. Obviously, everyone knows that Roman Reigns slowly shifted into a part-time schedule in 2022. But we've never seen WWE acknowledge that fact on WWE television and verbally take shots at Roman Reigns for his limited schedule. Even in the peak of Brock Lesnar's WWE title runs in the mid-2010s, when he was a big part-timer, no one really took heavy and constant shots like this at Brock's schedule on WWE television. So it's definitely strange to see that real-life situation be brought onto WWE television. Some fans even wondered if it's a way of showing some sort of power struggle going on between Triple H and Vince McMahon. Does Vince McMahon want the titles to stay on Roman Reigns? So this is Triple H's way of taking some little jabs at Roman that actually is meant towards Vince McMahon. It's hard to tell, but the slander on Roman's name is definitely strange. And you just know that Roman Reigns will have a field day talking about this new world title. He'll definitely poke fun right back at WWE and the other WWE superstars. He'll most definitely mention in his return promo how no one could beat him, so they just created another world title. So the fact that there's another world title and this situation has been fixed, fans are also wondering just how long Roman will hold on to the undisputed Universal title, because now there's really nothing standing in the way. WWE has another world title, and they'll have a full-time world champion. So does this clear up everything for Roman to hold on to his title for more years to come? It's a question that's being asked by fans. Another interesting theory and point that the fans have brought up is the idea of Roman Reigns going after the World Heavyweight Championship. Of course, in reality, there's no shot at all that Roman Reigns captures this new world title, because the whole point of its creation is to have a new world champion opposite of Roman. But at least within the storyline world, Roman should be a little ticked off that WWE simply created a new world title because no one could beat him. So does that motivate Roman to throw his name into the hat and make a run for the World Heavyweight Championship himself? It definitely seems like something his character would do and perfectly fits his persona. He always viewed himself as the #1 champion in WWE, even when he had just one title. And having that sort of conqueror mentality that he has, Roman set his eyes on the World Heavyweight title. It's definitely something fans are talking about because it would just be ridiculous if Roman captured it too. But if there's some stipulation that Roman is banned from competing for the World Heavyweight title, a nice little bypass for Roman would be to send Solo Sikoa into the tournament for the World Heavyweight title. It'll be a way for Roman to still have his hands on the World Heavyweight title without directly holding the title. And it'll also push the storyline forward for the Bloodline's inner conflict. Roman Reigns picked Solo Sikoa to represent the Bloodline and try to capture the world title. That's just not going to sit well with Jimmy Uso, and especially Jey Uso, who's been Roman's right-hand man for several years now. So in reality, Roman Reigns and the Bloodline definitely should be nowhere near the World Heavyweight title. But in the storyline world, Roman and the Bloodline should show interest in it, because if it does fit Roman's character to be interested in winning the title, just to stick it to WWE even more. Triple H, Seth Rollins, and all these superstars are taking these big open shots at Roman Reigns. So the best way for him to get back at them is to try and at least put the Bloodline's fingerprints all over that new world title. So it's definitely going to be an interesting situation to keep an eye on. But what are your thoughts on today's stories with the new WWE World Heavyweight Championship? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.